Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Okay, I'm just testing the audio just to make sure it's working fine. I hope everybody had a great Super Bowl weekend. You feel me? Um, you guys know Kansas City won, which I did call on Twitter. Don't act like you feel me. But that boy Mahomes, man, he came back, didn't he? He certainly did. Um, you guys know my team didn't make it, of course. You guys know I'm a Vikings fan, what have you. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I usually don't do Monday morning shows, but I wanted to do a live stream really quickly just to go over some things publicly, where I feel where we're at, where we may be going. Hold up, guys. Let me drink this water. Because this coffee, I don't drink coffee a lot, but when I do, some reason it dehydrates me. I don't know if it's the caffeine. Okay. So guys, really quickly, for those who are wondering why I'm not making a video every day like your favorite YouTuber, right? A lot of the stuff I'm doing is on the back end. So I'm, check on the Patreon where I do a lot of tutorials, which I made this tutorial public too, how to buy Stronghold Token, SHX. And we're definitely going to be talking about SHX and why I'm bullish about it and why now you're starting to see a lot of your favorite YouTubers talk about it as well. The 2024 Trendsetters crypto reviews list exclusively only to Patreon members. But guess what, guys? If you're watching this right now, you will get a glimpse of it. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what this is about. Also, exclusive coin reviews that I don't do public, right? Some of them also talk about 100x bangers. Once again, not public. And one thing about the Patreon is it's very economical. And also I have collections. So collections on how to buy, for example, right? How to buy certain coins. 2024 coin reviews list, my 2023 coins reviews, along with guidelines, AI crypto guides, 2024 coin reviews, as well. We're going to also scale it back all the way to 2021. So then you can see the type of coins that I was talking about in the past, right? And people are wondering, well, what's the big deal about this coin review list? Okay, let's talk about it. So one thing, guys, is this is what I like to call proof of receipts, okay? And for those of you guys who know my mentor, who is the CEO of Token Metrics, he's the one that basically gave me the blueprint on how to review coins. And for those who are not familiar, Token Metrics is a analytical crypto company that, they break down cryptocurrencies. And my mentor is the CEO of it. He is a pretty big YouTuber, way bigger than me, right? And very successful too. And so he's the one that taught me how to do this, okay? So what does this list, this proof of receipts, aka this 2024 crypto reviews list, what is this about? Okay, let's talk about it. So we got the cryptocurrency names, the type of crypto, the current price. The prices get updated twice a month, all-time highs of the cryptocurrency and mentioned, circulating supply, max supply, and then percentage released, right? Now, this is something that I haven't talked about publicly a lot, but I will be talking about it more because a lot of people don't realize, but some of these newer cryptocurrencies, right, they don't release all their coins at once. So for example, let's say they have a billion max supply, right? They may only have 500 million coins released. That means that they still have 500 million coins that are set to be released. And a lot of people don't understand that does impact the price, impacts the market cap, right? Because what happens is when coins get unlocked, then people tend to do what's known as a sell-off, right? And the thing about it now is we're in the age of crypto where we're at. A lot of the coins now you can stake them so that way you can earn rewards. So that's one of those things. Market cap, right? Now you're probably wondering, why are some of these in yellow? Why are some of these blue? Okay, cool. Let's talk about that for a second. So any coin that I'm reviewing that's like a $50 million market cap or lower, I consider that, small caps. those tend to have a more ample opportunity for making gains and profits, right? And anything that I mark blue means that it's top tier. So for example, if they have like a partnership with IBM or and NBA, Warner, FIFA, Google, Apple, those are, in my opinion, A-list or top tier companies, right? So we're definitely going to highlight those. If you see something in the red, right, that means that not financial advice, but that means that don't invest in the coin. So for example, Layer AI was a coin that I reviewed back on the 4th of January on the list, right? Didn't talk about it publicly. But one thing I found out about this coin, because I go back and I continually do the research as I'm adding new coins, right? So one thing about Layer AI is that there's a lot of FUD because they changed their names and they lied about their CEO. So they basically put a woman CEO as the team leader. Come to find out, the person that they put as CEO doesn't exist. Then they downgraded her to marketer. Then they got rid of her. Period. Now, guys, let me ask you this in the chat: would you trust a crypto project or company that lies about their CEO being a person that doesn't exist? Would you trust that cryptocurrency? Me personally, I don't know about y'all, but I'm sorry. I'm not, no, I'm not trusting any crypto that lies about it. Okay. And this is not a meme coin. With memes, um, I tend to be, I don't know about you guys. I know a lot of you guys are, well, maybe some of you guys, but for me, I tend to be a bit more liberal with how I review meme coins because the threshold is not as stringent as a utility project or layer one project or AI. With a meme coin, I give more grace towards that because let's keep it real. A lot of meme coins are just in it, you're in it to make some bread and then skedaddle, right? Although there are some meme coins that do have massive potential or that do exceed all expectations, like Shiba Inu, for example. Okay, so this coins reviews list is list of coins that I review, and this is not just me. This is number one. Always, all grace and glory always goes to God. It's not me, because I'm just a vessel. I'm just a guy. Okay, but also I have people in my team, my Telegram group, that help me out as well. That give me some of the bangers. We got, shout out to Professor X. He may be watching this. He's gotten me some major bangers, right? That you'll see me talk about publicly here in the future, right? Privately, I've already talked about some of them, but Professor X is one of those people that he just has a gift for finding bangers. He doesn't waste his time on crappy projects. Okay, so when you look at this list, right, like Block V, for example, is what I would. The reason why it's in blue is I have a rating. Okay, and Block V, for example, is the highest rated coin, right? And these are coin reviews just for this year, so 2024. So it's not like, oh, why isn't Shiba on the list or why isn't Ethereum on? Because I've reviewed those coins in the past. Now, there's no point of me going over those when I've already reviewed them, right? Now, we still keep up with Shiba Inu and Ethereum, and we talk about them if something is going on, of course. But Block V is a coin that I talked about publicly, right? And if you look at it, it's a smart NFT creation coin. The CEO of Tether is behind this coin. They have partnerships with the NBA, Doritos, Visa. They had a partnership with KFC in South Africa, right? 92% of their tokens are released. Their market cap is only at 27.5 million. So this coin has massive potential to be a blue chip coin. Now, here goes the thing, guys. When you look at the ratings, right, and this is out of 100, does that mean that a coin can not go up or down? Of course, right? These ratings, guys, with some of these coins, they change, right? It could change on a weekly basis or monthly basis, right? And so one thing I try to do is right now, guys, it's February the 12th, right? So right now, guys, I have 79 coins reviewed, You can see 70. It shows 80, but remember the top is the overlayer. So what does this mean? Let me make this bigger because I know some of y'all are watching on your phone. Y'all can't see, right? Shout out to grandma. You know what I'm saying? Grandma, she probably watching this too. She like, Charlie, what are you doing? I cannot see what you're talking about. It looks like scribbles. What are you doing? Shout out to my grandma, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I made this bigger. So the thing about this proof of receipts, guys, is people will always say, hey, last year, right? I made a list too, but the list was online on whatchamacallit market cap, okay? And I noticed something that bothered me. I'm not gonna lie. There were some coins that I didn't add, or some coins disappeared, like meme coins that got rugged that didn't even get added to coin market cap, right? So you have certain coins that don't exist. And so I'm like, you know what? I need something that's more organized, more stringent. Because one of the things my accountant always tells me is you have to have your receipts. Okay. Now, if you have an accountant or you go do your taxes, what do they tell you? Have your receipts, right? So that way you can benefit off the tax write-offs and things like that. And so one of the things that I've learned over the years is the best way to do that is, Excel, right? It's very easy. And I'm not an Excel guy. I'm self-taught, you know what I'm saying? But this list, right, guys, if you look, I started on January the 4th, okay? And then the modified tells you the last time I edited. So these all last got edited on the 10th, except for the coin that I added today, right? So I added a coin today, this morning, before I even started, known as Celestia. And we can talk about that too, okay? So why, like I said, guys, so one of the things is when people are wondering, why aren't you making a lot of crypto videos? Is right now, guys, I'm on BR mode, AKA bull run mode. So I'm doing a lot of the work on the back end, researching the coins, doing deep dives. And when I say researching, I'm not just looking at the market caps and the circulating supplies. No, I look at the Twitter, right? I read the tweets, right? I look at to see if they have a Reddit. I go into Telegram groups. When I say deep dives, I Google the coins to see what's going on. So it's not just a thing where I'm just throwing a coin up there and, okay, I'm rating this coin a 50 or 90 just because. No, it's a process. And this is the process that I was taught by my mentor, right? To be meticulous on this, okay? And another thing, guys, is what I want to do at the end of the year is I'm going to review the projects to see, hey, was I right in my rating or was I wrong? Because one thing, guys, you know about me is I believe in holding myself accountable, because a lot of the things I see on YouTube is, and I got to keep it real, and I'm not trying to drag nobody or throw no shade. I just got to be honest. A lot of your favorite YouTubers, they only talk about their W's, but they never talk about their L's. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed your favorite YouTubers, they don't like to talk about the L's that they called or took, but they love to talk about their W's. And one thing about me is I come from a sector of YouTube in the past where we believe in holding each other accountable, although a lot of people didn't like it. But as a man, right? And it's not just a man thing, but you got to be held accountable. So if so when people ask me, hey, about this coin or that coin, I can scream all day, hey, I was one of the first people to talk about Shiba Inu back in 2021. But what about the L's? What about Web 5? What about, Digimon Rabbit? Let's keep it real, right? So we talk about those things as well. So this, guys, is like I said, we have 80 utility coins, and it's different categories. We're talking about AI, Web3, DeFi, NFTs, blockchains, layer ones, layer twos, GameFis, guys, okay? In the last 4 days, I reviewed over 23 GameFi coins. So when people are wondering, why are you not making as much videos? When you start to notice I'm making videos like, did anybody watch the top 7 ISO videos or the top 20 AI videos, right? There's a reason. That's the type of content now that I'm coming with. I'm on bull run mode. So I say that to say that, guys, I love this, okay? I love to like cryptos to me, and this may sound weird, but if you're a nerd, you'll appreciate it. But cryptos to me is like collectibles or Pokemon cards. Remember when you were a kid and you had the Pokemon cards with different Pokemons and they have different types of powers, right? That's what crypto is. You have certain coins that have different types of power. When I say power, I'm using that metaphorically speaking. What I mean by that is they have different types of criteria of different types of solutions that they're trying to accomplish, okay? And so when I rate these coins, right, we're using tokenomics and fundamentals, but then I'm also using sentiment. And then with some of these things, then we're talking about technical analysis too, okay, which is important. We're going to talk about that too in a moment. So meme coins is also something that I'm reviewing, the 2024 meme coins that I'm researching, right? We also have the meme coin list, and then exclusively, you have my 2024 new coin investments list. These are coins that I'm investing in for the year that are brand new, not the classic ones like Shiba Inu or ADA or Ethereum, for example, but new coins that I'm investing in. And the reason I'm doing that for my Patreon is to be more transparent. Once again, holding myself accountable. And then also I started a new one called prophetic coins. I really want to talk about the prophetic coins more, because one of the frustrations that I have with the prophetic community, guys, and I've mentioned this before, is that there is a lot of, people are, one of the examples is in 2022, people were saying in the prophetic community, for example, Shiba Inu is going to go sky high, and it didn't. And that left a lot of people disappointed. And so with the prophetic coins, what I want to do is I want to look at the coins, and we're going to analyze them on a fundamental level, on a tokenomics level, on a TA level. So for example, when I look at Shiba and Lunk, the reason why they're there, number one, you guys know I'm very bullish on those two. But also when I'm looking at the TA charts, for example, Shiba and Lunk are about to break out about, I would say in April. So we could see Shiba doing a crazy 200% move. We could see Lunk doing something crazy, okay? So these are things that I'm investing in, okay? And at the end of the day, these are things that I want to do this the right way, because one thing about my channel is, as most of you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I'm not just a hype beast channel where I'm gonna tell you, oh, this coin's gonna do 100x, man. You better jump in. No. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna explain why I think that. Why do I think fundamentally it can hit 100x? Why do I think from a tokenomics level it can hit 100x? Now let's keep it $1.50. If you're only here for the prophetic Johns, right? And salute to all the prophetic people. That won't matter to you then, right? Then you just buy the coin and you hodl, and then you're good with it, okay? That's cool, because if we're talking about major breakout prices, sometimes that, there's certain things that can't be explained. And I do think that when I look at Shiba and Lunk, for example, I do think they're going to run in April, looking at it from a TA point. But I also think that there are other factors that don't get factored into crypto that you're not going to get from your average YouTuber, is that I do believe bank failures will happen. I think that we're going to see more bank failures this year, and then we're going to see even more next year, right? Bank failures are, even now, Wells Fargo, there are people in Wells Fargo, guys, and I'm not making this up. You can Google it. I've even mentioned this publicly, right? There's an article that just came out last week. People in Wells Fargo are still having issues not getting their deposits. So imagine, and God, if anybody in my audience is in Wells Fargo, I will say this, man, find another bank, find a credit union, right? But there's a brother, shout out to the brother. There's a brother in my Telegram group named Rolly Bands, right? He's having issues with his bank buying crypto and such, because every time he buys crypto, they hold his funds for like a week or two. And I told the brother, listen, man, find a credit union, okay? Also, guys, we have Hall of Fame coins that I need to update, right? These are coins that are 5 years of age or older, and they have stood the test of time, meaning that they've gone through a bull market and a bear cycle, or part of the bear cycle. That's why they're Hall of Fame coins, right? Like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, ADA, XDC, Storage, Electronium, Quant. Quant is a bang. Matter of fact, hold on. Since we're doing this live, right? You guys get to see it. You see how I had Quant rated at a 90? That's wrong. We're gonna upgrade the rating here live. And then now somebody will ask in the chat, why are you doing it live? Why is it going from a 90 to a 95? Because after doing that video that I just did last week, if you watch the top 7 ISO 20022 protocol coins, Quant where's Quant at right now? Let's take a look at Quant. I'm glad. Let's do that. See, guys, now you get to see in real time what I do. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh man, this guy's such a nerd. You're right, I am. So let's get straight into it. And I'm going to explain to you guys live why I upgraded Quant from a 90 to a 95 just now. Okay. So Quant's utility is very slept on. They have partnerships with the Bank of England and Bank and Settlements. And of course, they also have a partnership with the Digital Pound Foundation. What does that mean for people who don't know what the Digital Pound Foundation is? The Digital Pound Foundation is a network or forum of different companies, cryptocurrency companies included, like Ripple. Ripple does XRP, right? Electronium, Avalanche, right? And Quant is part of this. And they are exploring the realm of having a digital pound. For people that are in UK, United Kingdom, England, stand up, okay? Where all my Brixton people at? Where all my Croydon people at? You guys know I got family in the UK. That is massive news that a project like Quant is part of this, okay? So let me make this bigger for my cell phone peeps, and let me hit this water. My bad. Hey, Bluff City Nerd, I see you in the chat, brother. What's going on, man? God bless you, bro. Hey, man, I hope you had a great Super Bowl weekend. Hey, yeah, we're finna go to the moon. Let's talk about that. We'll talk about that more in a moment. So, guys, when I look at Quant, right, the max supply, guys, is 14.612 million. The circulating supply is 12 million, right? It's at a $1.2 billion market cap. The price is $101.86. All-time high is 427.17, right? So we know that Quant has crazy utility, different partnerships, right? The overledger dealing in the financial system is huge. It hit its all-time high on September 11th of 2021. So that was the last bull run, okay? So you notice how Quant was $427. Let's see, where was Quant at its lowest in the charts here that I'm looking at? So it was at 21 cents, guys, 21 cents in 2018, August, okay? Now, with it being $1 billion market cap, and once again, I'm giving you all numbers here, right? Because like I said, I'm trying to explain to you my thought process. I think that Quant can do a 10 to 30x. Let me say that again, a 10 to 30x. So that's anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 per coin. And I know a lot of people right now are looking at me and saying, bro, you're crazy. But Quant is massively, even at $100, guys, is massively undervalued, is massively underrated. And this project, guys, I think can hit minimum $1,000 in the upcoming bull run, all the way up to 3,000. I think that when you look at the max supply, and this is one of the reasons, is that 14 million is very low. We're talking about the average utility coins has max supply typically of, $1 billion. That's the average. And if we're talking about meme coins, then we're talking in the trillions, and then with some of them even in the quadrillions, okay? So the reality is, guys, 14.62 million is very low. And let's say right now, right? And I'm not saying, this is not financial advice. You get 10 Quant for $1,000, okay? And then it does those crazy numbers. You could stand to make a lot of profit. And people have to understand this about crypto. And this is something that I think a lot of people are not understanding, is that there's more money coming into this bull run than in the previous ones, right? The previous bull run, we were about what? About $3 trillion. This bull run, they're speculating anywhere from 5 to 10 trillion. Okay, so imagine you purchase $1,000 worth of quant today. It goes up 30x. That's 30 grand. Okay, did I stutter? No, I stand by that. Okay, so let's hit the Don DeMarco. Is with this proof of receipts, then this holds me accountable, and then we can go through the projects. Okay. And one thing too is when people look at the ratings, right? And I've got this sorted by dates, but I can sort it by ratings as well. One thing about this, guys, is crypto can become overwhelming. And guys, I know I'm talking a lot, but this is important because I don't go live. So you guys got to understand, I don't go live a lot. So when I do, I want to be very thorough with what I'm talking about. Okay. One thing about crypto, guys, and I know you guys know this, right? Love City Nerd. There's so many different coins, so many different categories. And there are people that wonder, hey, why don't you talk about real estate cryptos? Or I don't never hear you talk about energy saving cryptos or DeFi a lot. Guys, I can't talk about everything, but what I will focus on, and I said this at the beginning of this year, my main focus for this cycle for the bull run is going to be AI coins, layer ones, blockchain, and GameFi, and meme coins. So those are the 5 categories that I'm focused on. Now, is that every category? No, there are a lot of categories. And what I'm trying to say is this: don't feel like you got to get every single coin, because I know at one point I felt like that. And the next thing you know, you spread yourself too thin. Let's keep it real. Can I keep it real, y'all? The chat is very quiet this morning. I guess y'all ain't had your coffee yet. But you remember, there's some of us in the 2021 bull run, I was trying to get every coin that was popping. Next thing you know, you have 40 coins. And even if they pump, yeah, your portfolio's going up, but it's not going up substantially because you're spreading yourself too thin because you don't have the capital to really make a difference in every coin. So yes, there's some coins more than others. So I had to learn to consolidate. Okay. So the point I'm saying is, guys, don't feel like you have to jump into every coin, even coins that I talk about. Now, you guys know, let's get into this fear to greed index real quick, and then we'll get to the main topic. So we'll get into the fear to greed index. While that is showing, I want to say shout out to a sower of seed. God bless you, brother. He says, peace, Solo. Hope all is well with you. Yes, sir. Just doing a quick coffee and crypto stream. So we're at a 70 today, okay? Now, really quickly, the fear to greed index measures the sentiment of the crypto market. 70 is a greed, okay? Now, guys, you know what I say. As soon as we start to get to the 80s and above, that'll be extreme greed. That's when you should be looking at your portfolio and saying, yo, where can I take profits? That's when you should be looking at and saying, what is my strategy? And I've been talking about this all bear market. Why? Because in the last bull market, a lot of us were waiting for Bitcoin to hit 100K, and it didn't. And then some of us, we didn't take enough profit. I'm raising my hand. I didn't take enough. There's some people that didn't even take profit. I know some YouTubers and some people, friends, they didn't even take profit. So one thing that I look at a lot is the fear to greed index, because it allows me to gauge the market sentiment. And also, I know that we'll be at an 80 if all of a sudden I go on Twitter and everybody and their mother's talking about crypto, including celebrities and famous people that never talk about crypto, right? When everybody's talking about NFTs. Remember the NFTs back in 2021? Everybody and their mama was talking about it. So that'll be a sign to me, okay? Now, let's talk about coins that I faded. Now, Solana is a coin, guys, and that I faded in 2021. Facts. Because let's keep it a buck. And I've already said this. I think Solana from a tech aspect is trash. Let me explain. The blockchain just froze up last week, right? And then before that, 2 years ago, it froze up nearly a dozen times, right? Now, last time I checked, blockchains are immutable. That means that they run on their own course, that they can't be stopped or what have you, or reset. But Solana, for some reason, they have the ability to reset their blockchain. Now, to me, that's not really a blockchain. That's a database. Can I get a hello from my tech people? Hello.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So from a tech aspect, right, since people always say, I'm in it for the tech, Solana is trash, okay? However, and this is my opinion, by the way, not financial advice, but from a investment aspect, Solana is golden. You're not going to find a better investment prospect, maybe outside of a meme coin like Shiba Inu or XRP or something, but you're not going to find a better investment prospect than Solana. Solana has already done 400% since the beginning of the year. Okay, it's up, 400% in the last year. It's up 93% for the last 30 days. Okay, so when I say it's a great investment prospect, is Solana has a very bullish community, which I appreciate, and they're not obnoxious like some other crypto communities. Solana also has a very great ecosystem. The Sol Flare wallets are, in my opinion, it's one of the best wallets in all of crypto. So I look at Solana as a short-term investment. And by short-term, I'm talking about something that I would have for 5 years or less, okay? Now, short-term investments could even be less than that, especially when we're talking about meme coins. Something that sometimes I'm in it a couple days and then I'm gone, right? But Solana, guys, I think Solana is going to be a coin that is going to make some major noise in this bull run, okay? And so when people say, oh, you're a hater, I'm not, because at the end of the day, I can be objective and say that Solana's tech for a blockchain is trash, but I can be objective and say that it's a great investment because of the fact that it has a lot of VC money backing it. They have a cell phone, they have utility, they have a use case, they have a product. You guys know I'm bullish on utility and use cases. Why? Because those are the drivers or catalysts, in my opinion, for mass adoption, okay? And I do think that Solana is going to have a crazy bull run. There's no denying that. The blockchain, I'm going to keep it real. The blockchain can freeze 10 times this year. It don't matter. Solana is going to do its thing. So I'm just being, so in my Telegram group, we have a TA brother by the name of Jules. Shout out to him. And he just punched up Solana, right? Uh-oh. Hold up. See the Solana. See, I'm guys. I'm running on Solana Wi-Fi. My bad, guys. This Wi-Fi is on the Solana blockchain. Sorry about that. But brother Jules ran. He did some TA on Solana, right? Because I asked him to do it, and that's another thing about my Telegram group is you get access to my TA people too, and people that do our coin reviews. And Jules was basically saying that Solana is poised to gear up to run to $143. And if it breaks above that, it's going to go back to its previous all-time high. And I believe it because when I look at the Solana charts, right, especially let's take a look at the last 12 months. Look at that. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? Look at that. That's what I call a bullish chart, okay? So I do think, guys, Solana, and I've mentioned this before, I think Solana is going to hit anywhere from 250 to 350, maybe 4, but let me not be too greedy, right? And so I do hold a bit of soul, no cap, right? Because, I love Solana's meme coins. You guys know I've been rocking with Churro. For those that don't know, y'all already know, shout out to Milton. And so Solana, I think, is going to have a fantastic bull run. I do think, because right now the market is so tricky, I do think that there will be a retrace. Now, Jules said that Solana may drop before it really runs up. It may drop to $63 to $73. I personally think Solana will drop as low as 40. And if Solana goes that low, I will be topping up. Now, knock on wood, because I faded Solana in 2023 when I thought Solana would go down it's 2022, excuse me. I thought Solana would go down in 2022 to $7. It went down to 8, and then it revved up. I missed that, okay? One of my biggest, not gonna lie. However, shout out to the people that have convictions in Solana, even when I was talking smack about it, because you had people that bought Solana when it was $10, $18. There's a brother that got it for $18. He's up majorly right now, right? So Solana, guys, is one of those coins that I was wrong about. I do think Solana is going to have a great bull run. However, I don't think Solana can scale for mass adoption. Not now, anyway. If Solana were to do that, they would have to really figure out the issues in the blockchain, because what's going to happen, taste the truth, when you have millions or hundreds of thousands of people trying to buy these Solana meme coins, and then the Solana blockchain is not working. Well, thank God we have XRP and XDC, right? Taste the Truth says, morning solo, let's get this money. So yeah, definitely. So when we look at Solana, right, there's a lot of bullish price predictions for Sol. Let me pull this up. And there's a lot of people here that are talking about, you know, how high can Solana go? Okay. Now, me personally, like I said, from the TA that Jules did, I'm going to go by what he says, right? But if you're bullish on Solana, let me know, okay? So they're the TA guys here, Crypto News is saying that it's likely Solana is likely to go up to $150 this spring. Now that matches close to what Jules said when he said Solana would go to 143. Okay. Now the question is, will Solana just keep going up or retrace? I do think there will be a retracement at some point. I don't know when. It could be, you know, it could be this month. It could be next month. It could be April, right? I do think Solana will go down though to $40. Now Jules said 63 to 70, but I do think Solana is on the up and up. Now if Solana goes to 150, then it is going to hit its all-time high. And we know, having now paid more attention to Solana, particularly in the last year, that Solana really isn't affected that much by what Bitcoin does. So let me explain. Solana, we've known in the remember last year, Solana would run on days just randomly and Bitcoin wouldn't. So Solana kind of, you know, dances to the beat of its own drum, right? So I do think Solana is going to do its thing. And one thing is, and I'm not saying this financial advice, but for me, just because I know Solana is going to go to 150, they're saying 150 this spring. Jules is saying 143. That doesn't mean that, hey, you know, FOMO in, right? Now let's talk about airdrops because this is in relation to Solana. As you guys know, I tried to do the Jupiter airdrop and on the Solflare wallet, and my wallet got fished out, meaning that all the funds, all my Solana, right? I had a few Solana in there, gone. Okay, guys, here's my advice, and this is advice. If you plan on doing any type of airdrops, I don't care if it's Solana airdrops, I don't care if it's ADA airdrops, whatever airdrops that you're doing, guys, please, 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 please plan to use a dummy wallet, okay? Don't use your main wallet. So a dummy wallet is a wallet that you don't really use much, or you use for airdrops, okay? Do not be foolish like I was, or greedy, and use your main wallet to get cleared out, because now all the Solana I had in that wallet, gone, okay? So now I got to start from square one. Once again, guys, being transparent with you, because I know, you know, we got to be honest with the L's that we take. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not your favorite YouTuber, guys, who's gonna come on and say, "Hey guys, I just made $100 grand of Solana." You know, I see some of these YouTubers, I salute them, but I never hear them talk about the L's they take. They always tell their audience about the W's. And once again, I'm not throwing shade at no YouTuber in particular. I'm just telling you guys what I see when I watch YouTube. That's all I'm saying. Because everybody makes the right calls on YouTube. Everybody's an expert. Guys, listen, I'm not above anybody. I look at you guys as my family. And I know that people are like, yo, this guy sounds crazy or he's bugging. But you guys got to understand, if you are in crypto, there aren't many of us. There aren't many of us in this thing of crypto. A lot of people don't understand what crypto is about to do, not just financially for a lot of you guys as individually, but how crypto is going to change society. Okay. And so I consider you guys family because of the fact that you know what it's like to be in a bear market. You know what it's like to be in a bull market. You know the pain of seeing a coin go up and then not being able to sell in time. You know what it's like to get into a coin and maybe take profit, right? Some of you may know that. And the reality is that when you try to talk to your family or even your friends about it, a lot of them have no idea, right? Come on, in the chat, Ken, keep it real. How many people still think that crypto is a scam? That when you try to talk to them about crypto, how many of your friends or family members still think that crypto is a scam? Even though now BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world with nearly $10 trillion worth of assets, is in the crypto space. But you still have people in 2024 that believe that crypto is a scam, right? Even though you have the largest asset manager now in the space selling crypto ETFs. You can't make this stuff up. Shout out to Ken. He says, I slept on Sol. I was too focused on ADA. Yeah, bro. Like I said, I kept fading Solana. I remember when Solana was $40 back in 2021. And I said, it's too high. Then it went up to, it just took off like a rocket, like, it went to like 150, 200. And I still kept fading it, right? And then when it dropped, remember with the FTX crash, I saw it drop to $15, then $10. Then you know what my greedy self said? Ken, I've shared the story publicly already. If it goes down to 7, I'll buy. Well, you know what? Solana trolled me. Solana went down to 8, and then it was like skirt, and then it hasn't stopped going up since. Okay, so that's just what it is. I think though. Okay, let's talk about ADA, Ken. I think ADA is going to do well this bull run too. ADA slept on, but I think ADA is going to do well too. Now, ADA. Let's take a quick look at ADA because I haven't talked about ADA in a couple of weeks. I mentioned before. Let's take a look at ADA, right? Let's take a look at ADA. Okay, so ADA's at 53 cents right now. $19 billion market cap, okay? So I think that ADA can, the previous all-time high is $3.09, okay? So let's do the math on that here. Let's do the math on that 1 second here. So to get back, for ADA to get back to its previous all-time high, it needs to do a 6x, right? So then if you take the market cap, which is 19.6, you multiply that by 6, right? Because it's got to go up 6x 6 times. That's $117 billion market cap. I think ADA can do it. I think ADA can even go up to $5, right? So that would be, about a 9x, right? Yeah, and even then with the 9x, now I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, you tripping? The market cap is going to be hold up, 176 billion." I think ADA can do it. Remember, we have $5 to $10 trillion that are about to come into the next bull run. So I think ADA can do it. Shout out to Taste the Truth. He says everyone I talk to think it's a scam. Yeah. And you know what? Taste the Truth. And I've said this before. Listen, I don't have time or energy or patience to convince people. If BlackRock, the biggest asset manager with nearly $10 trillion is in the space, and that doesn't convince people that, crypto is not a scam, right? Well, for the most part, Bitcoin and Ethereum, XRP, and there's about, I would say 2,000 projects that are legit, right? 90% of projects aren't, but about, 10%, which is about what, 2,000 projects, I would say is legit, right? But the reality is, so yeah, I get why people think it's a scam. However, Bitcoin is not a scam. They can't say Bitcoin is a scam no more. And now they're talking about Ethereum ETFs and XRP ETFs, possibly, and ADA ETFs. What does that tell you, right? But once again, we're at a point now where, you know, if they don't get it now, they'll get it later. You know, if they get it later, it's gonna be harsh for them, because there's a lot of people, guys, that they're really gonna be angry that they didn't jump in crypto. Because guys, you gotta think, there's some people that knew about crypto since 2010 and they still ain't in it. Can you, like, listen, I heard about crypto the first time in 2016, and by 2017 I was in. Can you imagine knowing about Bitcoin since 2010 and you still are fading it? Oh, it's just crazy. So there's a lot of people, when crypto goes on the next bull run, people that remember back in 2021, a lot of people got into Doge and then they sold at the low. Some people may have sold at the high, but they sold all of it. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to come back and they're going to feel a certain type of way. Mr. S says, how much more patient I got to be with XRP? Golly. Yeah, you know what? XRP, man, I do think that XRP is going to run in the next, unless there's a black swan event, you know what I'm saying? AKA they flip the switch, right? Then it might go higher, but you know, we're waiting. We just got to be patient. We're closer than we were a year ago. We're definitely closer than when we were 2 years ago, guys. Okay, Ken says it's a mixed bag. Whenever I talk to people about crypto, some people are into it or want to know more about it, or totally dismiss it. Yeah, you know, like I said, at this point, I remember arguing with financial advisors on my channel back in 2018. They said that Bitcoin is not going to go anywhere. It's not nothing. And then 3 years later, those same people, financial advisors, right? They went to school for this. You guys know I'm not a financial advisor. I didn't go to school for this. But 3 years later, they're running how to buy YouTube courses, how to buy crypto courses on their YouTube channel. And they didn't even believe in crypto until the 2021 bull run. That's crazy, right? But once again, that just goes to show you that just because somebody went to school, when it comes to a topic or a trade, doesn't necessarily mean that they know what's going on. Because a lot of these financial advisors that were fading Bitcoin in 2017, 18, 19, 20, and even some who faded in 2021, I'm pretty sure they feel silly right now for fading it. Taste the Truth says it's their last solo. They'll be asking us how to make money from crypto once they see how much we're making. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I learned my lesson, because after the last bull run, you know, I had people call me, and one of the things I always try to tell people that when they first get into it is crypto is a steep learning curve, and it's very volatile. And yeah, there are people that may be in stocks, but when they get into crypto and they see their portfolio wiped out 50% in one day, they panic and then they sell. And you try to tell people, no, that this is crypto, man. You're gonna see, you know, one day your portfolio is up 50%, the next day is down. It's very volatile, and some people just can't handle that, right? So my thing is, man, listen, the next bull run, when we're at the top, when I start getting calls from, you know, people, again, YouTubers and people that were dismissive, you know, listen, I'm changing my number, bro. Like, I'm just being honest. I'm changing my number, you know. So, okay, so let's get into this article here. Let's keep it moving, because, you know, like I said, it's a morning show. So we have another influencer by the pseudonym Rec Capital tells his nearly 400,000 followers on his X account that Bitcoin has entered pre-halving rally phase, okay? According to the trader, Bitcoin's bull market can be broken into three main chapters: the pre-halving rally, the post-halving resistance, and the post-halving parabola. Okay, he says BTC has officially kicked off the first phase. Time has run out. Bitcoin has already transitioned into the pre-halving phase. Okay, now there you go. This is for my TA cats who say, "Oh, you always talk, you never talk about TA." Right? You guys can look at this chart. And shout out to the TA cats, man. I got a lot of respect for them, man. Like, because one thing that I've been doing is I've been watching a lot of TA content because I'm trying to step my game up. So that way, we can exit when it's proper, So basically, according to the analyst, the indicators 111 DMA, which acts support in bull runs, is hinting that a market cycle top is coming around October of this year. Now, me personally, guys, I think the top will be September, and we'll talk about more of that later. However, he notes that the market top could come at a later date if BTC corrects before the April halving, when miners' rewards are cut in half. When it comes to so basically, guys, he thinks that the top will be in October. I know a lot of people think that the top will be September, the end of this year. December, right? Some people think it will be at the end of the elections. I think it'll be September, and I will bring that when I'm ready to present the information as to why I will do so, okay? Now, guys, another thing I want to talk about really quickly is Stronghold Token. Now, I did talk about Stronghold Token at the beginning of last month, right? For those who remember. And Stronghold deals with payment ecosystems and remittances. It's ISO, an ISO 20022 compliant, okay? And one of the things, guys, about Stronghold is that what impressed me is they already have a partnership with IBM, and they're dealing with real-time settlements, customer rewards. Basically, it'll be like your own payment system, like your own Jarvis when it comes to the payment systems, okay? Guys, Stronghold Token has gone up. It was at one point 130% for the week, but now it's at 121. And so I wanted to know, why is this coin going up? Because the movement is always bullish with Stronghold Token, right? It's got great fundamentals. There's no denying that. But there's rumors that it may get listed on 2 exchanges. Take that with a grain of salt, okay? Take that with a grain of salt. But I did post the video on SHX, and in regards to how to buy it, not financial advice, not telling you to buy it, but how to buy it. For those who don't want to see a deeper dive, you can watch the YouTube video I made in January about it, okay? And, because I'm not going to go through everything now because of my time constraints. But, guys, when I first talked about this coin, it was about a $30 million market cap. It's at about a $49 million market cap. This is a coin, guys, that could, go up to a $300 million market cap in this run cycle. And so one of the things, too, that I like to use in regards to my deeper analysis is coincodex.com, right? And this is also one of the analytical websites here, and that breaks more data down. So when you look at the sentiment, right, for SHX, it's 85% bullish, 15% bearish. And so the question now is this the top? You know what? There will always be a retrace, right? I don't think, because you guys know my motto is, we want to buy on a red candle, not on a green, right? But I do think that eventually there may be some dips. But one thing I've noticed about SHX is that it eats dips like it's nothing, right? And so this is a coin, guys, that now, you may notice some of your favorite crypto YouTubers that, they got a lot of numbers. They're talking about it now, right? But a $300 million market cap, I don't think is far-fetched, because the utility and use case of this product is solid. They have very strong partnerships. And if they can get on Binance and Coinbase, then it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. Shout out to Sun is hot. Ron in the chat. What's going on, man? What's going on, brother? What's going on? So guys, like I said, just to wrap this video up, because you guys know, like I said, this is just a quick show. We are about 62 days out when it comes to the halving, guys, okay? Have a strategy in place. And by having a strategy, because once again, I don't know how high Bitcoin is going to go. And quite frankly, I'm more worried about the alts, to be honest. But have a strategy for, you know, for pre-halving, that's where we're at right now, and post-halving, right? Now, we know that after the halving, typically within 15 to 18 months, that's when the boom, boom move happens, right? The top of Bitcoin, the all-time highs and stuff. But guys, I'm noticing something is that you have some coins like Solana, for example. Solana meme coins ecosystem has been going crazy, right? I talked about Anita Win when it hit $80 million market cap. It's down now to 6 last time I checked. You know, that's a good place to dollar cost average if you are into Anita Win too. But I think, guys, that, you know, there will be opportunities to buy these coins. Like I said, I'm looking at Stronghold, but I'm not looking to buy more. I think that there will be a retrace eventually. And who knows, when the retrace happens, Bitcoin could go back down to, you know, 40 or even 35. I know that sounds crazy, but I think that there will be a retrace. And when the retrace happens, that's when I'll be looking to load up. So we're in a position right now, guys, that, you know, the market is very exciting. And, you know, people are really bullish. And so you can see it. You know what I'm saying? You can see it on YouTube. You can see it on Twitter and whatnot. And I think that, I think that Bitcoin is going to go back to its all-time high before the halving? I don't think so. I mean, I think that if we go to 55, 58, I think that would be dope. But I don't see Bitcoin going back to 69,000 or 68,000 before the halving. I don't see it. But then again, I could be wrong, right? This is where my TA guys come in. I'm just going off of, you know, the time factor. I mean, could Bitcoin do it in 60? Of course. I mean, nothing is impossible. But I'm hearing people talk about all-time high. I'm hearing people talk about 100K before the halving. And I'm just like, okay, can we, before we get that excited, can we get back to 50,000 first and then 55? You know what I'm saying? Before we get that excited, you know. Shout out to Sun is Hot. He says, Block V, I haven't heard any updates on it. There hasn't been any follow-up for a while. What's up with that, Solo? Yeah, you know what? I was looking to see what's up with Block V. I haven't really heard anything either, and I did look at it yesterday, actually. Let's do this. Let's take a look at Block V's Twitter to see if they have any announcements or anything, because I did look at Block V yesterday, because Block V has been kind of quiet the last, you know, week or so. Let's take a look at their Twitter account. Oh, another thing about Stronghold, before I forget, guys, don't buy the Ethereum version. Please, guys, do not buy the Ethereum version of Stronghold, because you'll get ripped off the e-fees, right? So not financial advice, but the video I did show how to buy the XLM version. It's cheaper, and it's also lower fees, okay? So please, guys, don't buy the Ethereum version, like I said. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at Block V here real quick, and then we're gonna wrap this video up because I do have to get going. And yeah, guys, so while this is loading, great time in Davos, blah blah, smart tech, the V-powered smart MT ecosystem global. So it looks like they were in Davos a couple weeks ago. Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot. Block V did have an announcement. They partnered up with the 49ers. Okay. And for some reason, it didn't pump the price. But they announced the partnership with the 49ers. Let's pull up the article. How did I forget that? Yeah. And shout out to Professor X, because he's the one who mentioned that. I can't believe I forgot that. So yeah, guys, I mean, Block V, guys, is still, they're making moves, man. They are making moves. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Oh, see, yeah, you know, it's almost time to go when my mother's calling me. I wonder what she's calling me for, but you know. What's up, Jules? I see you, bro. Yeah, bro, you're gonna have to catch the replay, bro. I did talk about MetaMask and airdrops and all of that, bro. You're gonna have to catch the replay. And I did shout you out. By the way, guys, that's the Jules I was talking about. He'll tell you he's in the group. He's the TA guru, and the Telegram group that, you know, if you join the Patreon, you have access to that. Hold up, Juice. But yeah, so Block V did announce a partnership with the 49ers, but let me go back because my computer is freezing up here. 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, and it sucks that the 49ers lost, but okay, Paul Barron talked about Block V. Okay. 1 second. See, now that I'm on X.com. But yep. Okay, maybe the 49ers partnership is older, but let me look that up anyway. So you know what? I will say this. Block V needs to get on a job when it comes to Twitter promotions, because it is kind of lackluster. I'm not gonna lie. So let's do this. Let's do this here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can find that information with the 49ers partnership. Yeah, that's another thing, man. Some of these projects, man, they're not really active on X. And I mean, in my opinion, you don't have to be active every single day. But you should be active, you know, I mean, on a weekly basis. You know, you have some projects that haven't been active at all in the last couple months, and you know, it leaves the community in shambles. Okay, guys, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find the article, or maybe let me do this here. See, my computer was just working fine a moment ago. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Or maybe I was wrong on that. Maybe they don't have a partnership. I could have sworn that's what I thought. Maybe, but I could have sworn that's what it was. But bear with me. I thought that's what it was. But yeah, you're right. One thing though, I will agree with you on, Sunra, is they do have to be more. Block V does have to be more active, I think, because it's a great project, but they need to be more. They need to be more aggressive, I think. And you know what? We are at that time now where, you know, if you're a project, you have to, you know, now it's all about marketing and stuff like that, because, you know, the bear market is where you're supposed to put the work in. And now that we're in the bull market, right? Now's the time to like say, hey, this is what we've been doing. This is what we've been working on. But I thought they did. Hold on a second. I'm scrolling through my phone because it's faster. Yeah, they just, like I said, I'm gonna try to find the 1 second here. Like I said, yeah. So one people also, so Block V, for those that don't know, they're under the smart media umbrella. So it's kind of similar to, you know, XRP being under the Ripple umbrella, right? So so when you hear smart media, think of that's like the Block V's version of Ripple, same CEO and everything. Okay. Oh, that's the Visa announcement. So I'm pretty sure they did have an announcement with the 49ers, but I'll double check on that. Okay. Sunra, I'll definitely double check on that for you guys. But regardless, I think that, you know, Block V right now, I'm not worried about it. I'm still in V, still bullish on it. I think that it's just that right now, what I would like to see V do is be more active on the marketing side, right? And then also get listed on some exchanges. I think that's the main, that's something that I would love to see V do. It's very important because for a project with the partnerships that they have, you know, MBA, Doritos, etc., Visa, right? They got the Visa partnership. They should be on Coinbase as of yesterday. I mean, as soon as the Visa partnership was announced, they should have already been on Coinbase and Binance. So I'm still bullish on this project. I'm not, you know, even though this project the last 30 days has gone down, I still think this project will do well. And I think that if this project even, I will go as far to say if it corrects some more, it'll be a buying opportunity, in my opinion, that I would definitely scoop up. But I think that once Block V gets listed on Coinbase, right? They need to get that Coinbase hookup. I think that'll catapult it. And this is also one that, you know, it could be massive because of the fact that you got the Tether CEO behind it. You got smart media. Tyler Morbius is part of the umbrella, right? They've got partnerships, like I just mentioned, with Visa, Doritos, KFC, the NBA. So I think that this project will do well, right? Yeah. So yeah, but Visa, man, Visa probably has partnerships every day. But yeah, so the Visa partnership was the one that they came out with a month ago that really drove up the price last month. But like I said, I'm still bullish on this project, and if there's any news that comes out, you guys know I'll be on it. I'll be on it because right now I'm on bull run mode. So a lot of the work that I'm doing, guys, like I said, is behind the back end where I'm researching different projects and stuff like that. I just did the top 20 AI videos, right? That was what, about a week and a half or so ago. And then we did the top ISO videos. And then the next one I got coming up, I'll tell you guys right now, is top 10 GameFi coins. So right now I'm actually doing the research for that. And that video will probably come out. I'm taking my time with that one. Why? Because I want to make sure I get this one right. You know what I'm saying? The ISO video, guys, I don't know for those who saw it, but yo, that video was like a mini documentary, man. Like you can, I don't know if you saw it, but if you saw it, you can tell like, yo, in my opinion, it's the best crypto video I ever made, right? And I don't say that to big myself up, but I'm saying that because my focus is to give you guys more quality content, okay? That's going to be my focus, and you guys going to see that. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing the proof of receipts. That's one of the reasons why you don't see me live. Even now, when you watch the shorts, right? The shorts have the AI voiceovers and editing stuff. Because guys, the technology that I'm talking about, I like to utilize as well. I'm a nerd. Hey, it is what it is. But the top 10 GameFi, that's going to come out most likely at the beginning of March. And that's going to be a crazy video too, because there's some coins that I'm already finding that could be potential bangers, man. Some dope projects. So I'm very excited, guys. I still will, of course, be active on the channel as much as I can. But right now, guys, it's just one of those things where, you know, we just got to be patient. We just got to be patient. I do think though we're at a position where, you know, meme coins, you know, some of them like the classic ones like Shiba Inu, Lung could start running hard in April. You feel me? I think Solana meme coins, you can't fade them anyway because they run when they want to run, right? So I think we're in a position, guys, where things are about to get exciting. I think it's going to be an exciting spring and summer in the crypto space. And this is the time now to, you know, do your research, right? So with that being said, guys, I do have to get going. I appreciate all of you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. More content to come. It's your boy Jones, and I'm out. Peace.
Now
You know, I don't think y'all heard what I said, man. I don't think y'all heard what I said. I said, come April, Shiba and Lunk are gonna run. Well, why, Solo? Why would we say that? Technical analysis, my guy. Look at Shiba's chart right now. It's looking to break out. It's looking very juicy. So, like I said, for people who think, oh, Shiba Inu is dead, let's have this conversation at the end of April, right? We need to have that conversation. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to lie. Like, I'm not telling you to buy Shiba. I bought some yesterday. I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm just saying for people who, because, you know, I hear the talk on YouTube. I listen to a lot of stuff, and you know, it's funny to me that these YouTubers are saying that Shiba is dead. Shiba is not dead at all. Okay, don't fade Shiba, and X marks the spot. We got listen, man. XRP, bro, will hit $1 soon too. I believe XRP will hit $1. I don't know if it'll hit it in April. I'm not saying that, but XRP will hit $1. Maybe by summer. I think XRP is going to shock people this year. A lot of people are fading XRP. And my thing is this, man, you can't have enough XRP. Shout out to XRP Veil, by the way. X marks the spot. God bless. I'm out.